What we have here is a model of 0 to 100 on the right-hand side. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at 0 to 100 and compare it to other numbers that we're going to put on the left-hand side. Let me show you how we're going to do this. Let's take a number to compare to 100. Let's say 360. So we have 360. Now, halfway between 0 and 100 is 50. Halfway between 0 and 360 is going to be 180. Halfway between 0 and 50 is 25. Halfway between 0 and 180 is 90. So we're going to put 90 opposite 25. Halfway between 50 and 100 is 75. Halfway between 180 and 360 is 270. So we're going to put 270 opposite 75. And what we're going to do now is continue to fill in the grid on the left using its view of the 0 to 100 on the right. For example, between 0 and 25, there are 5 spaces. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So therefore, there are 5 spaces between 0 and 90. There are 5 equal spaces, so each space is going to be 18. So the first space is going to be 18, then it's going to be 36 to the next space, then it's going to be 54 to the next space, and then it's going to be 72 to the next one. So now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 matching up with 18, 36, 54, 72, and 90. 15 matches up with 54. Now let's continue to increase the spaces by 18 until we get to the top. So we have 90 and 18 would be 108. We have 18 plus 108 would be 126. 126 plus 18 would be 144. And 144 plus 18 would be 162. So now we have, just as an example, 144 matching up with 40. Now let's continue to fill in the grid on the left. We have 18 added to 180, which would be 198. 198 plus 18 would be 216. 216 plus 18 would be 234. And 234 plus 18 would be 252. Then 252 plus 18 gives us the 270. 270 plus 18 gives us 288. 288 plus 18 would give us 306. 306 plus 18 would give us 324. And 324 plus 18 would give us 342. So there we have our grid on the left, filled out, matching up the numbers in the grid on the right. And what we now have done is we've set up 0 to 100 to match up to numbers between 0 and 360. So what we could say is 55 out of 100 is the same as 198 out of 360. Another way of putting this is 55% of 360 is 198. So this grid actually finds the percents of 360. Let's look at another one. 35 out of 100 is the same as 126 out of 360. So 35% of 360 is going to be 126. And so with this grid, we can find the percents of a number.